Hello everyone. We've waited a long time for this. The last full Silent Hill game was in 2012, so it's been 12 years. I am not counting the free game from earlier this year. Even if it had been great, it still wouldn't count. It's just a free game. This is the first new full Silent Hill game that we had in quite a while, even though it's a remake. I haven't read any reviews for this, and I'm not going to read any reviews for this, because I don't want it to influence my perception of the game in any singular fashion. All the review titles I have read are pretty positive, but I'm still not going to read them. So, let's go like Bryson DeChambeau. I've increased the brightness so you guys can see clearly. I've added the subtitles. I'm going to start in quality mode, just so we can see the full graphics, and then I'll probably switch over to performance mode afterwards. So, let's go. Silent Hill 2 Remake. We have the difficulty option. We're going to start on standard for both the combat and the puzzles. There's absolutely no need to start on the hardest difficulty for first playthrough. And we have the graphic mode. We have default and 90s. 90s seems like it kind of just makes the game look washed out, so we're going to stick with default for now. Alright, Silent Hill 2 Remake. Let's see what it's like. Boy, I'm excited. Look at the detail. That's some quality work right there. So, I don't like James's hair in this, but that's not a problem. I don't like Snake's hair in some of his games, so that's just me nitpicking. Something about the bangs that doesn't sit right with me. They're using the old music. I've heard that every single musical track of this game has been completely remixed. And supposedly is pretty faithful to the original soundtrack too.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
I've made the subtitles small so that they don't distract from what's going on. You can make them tiny, but I thought that would have been a bit too much if we can barely see them.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
I don't know, James. We're about to find out. Look at that view. Alright, we got control. Yeah, look at that view and the mountains in the distance. Some pretty impressive graphical work. Now let's see the frame rate. Let's see if it takes too much of a hit or not. Cannot go into the ladies' restroom. Is there anything behind here? Nope. Pete's Bolorama. Look at the sign in the distance. So far they've kept things in the... What is this called? The Vista? They've kept things in the Vista pretty faithful to the original. Even the car looks the same. I know there's a map in there we gotta get soon. I just want to see what the difference between this and performance mode is. Okay, so this seems like a good spot to test it out. So let's see. There's the trees in quality mode. Now let's test it out over here. Graphic display, performance. Let's see how much of a hit it takes. What do you think, guys? I don't think it's even really noticeable. Yeah, because like let's look at those rocks. Okay, so that looks pretty damn good. Let's go over here. Quality, let's see. It's gonna adjust it once we get out of the pause menu. Looks the same to me. I can't tell the difference. I cannot tell the difference between those two. So you know what? We're gonna switch over to performance mode because yeah, look at that. The game still looks pretty damn good. Like, god damn. That looks as good as Alan Wake 2. So, what about our car? Yeah, our car looks pretty damn good. Like, maybe the hair? Let's see. Can we get a close-up of James? Because I think it might be a case like RoboCop where it's just the hair. Okay, so let's, we have him full profile. I promise this is the last time we're gonna try it out. No, it looks pretty same to me. So yeah, we're gonna stick with performance because yeah, like I literally cannot tell the difference. So it looks great. One thing I noticed, this game is really quiet, so I kind of had to restart the recording on and off a few times just to get the volume right. I had to increase it on my TV, and I hope you guys don't mind. I put it on headset just so I can hear it clearly. Got the map. So yeah, that's the observation deck. The graveyard is where we'll encounter our first person in Silent Hill Ranch. That caused a big stir way back in the day of the HD remasters when they used some type of hated font text for the Silent Hill Ranch sign, which I've heard is actually here. It's still there. They made it a joke. So there's Brahms. That's Sybil's town. So that's if we ever want to go visit her, that's where you would drive. And Peobel, I guess, is the name of this county. That's one beat up looking car though. I'm gonna have to check the recordings afterwards and see if the volume is suitably loud or not. Like I said, it's a quiet game, but that's because we haven't fought anything yet. Yeah, so far performance mode looks great to me. I don't notice a difference. Press L1 to sprint. Okay, so it's not a square anymore. It used to be square. Let's see how tired he gets. Oh, he's got a bit of energy. He got really tired easily before. Every game is a learning curve as far as the audio goes, so I've pretty much had to use different audio settings for the different games. With this, I started with the last one I used for Astrobot, just in case it gets really loud once we encounter the monsters. But if it's too quiet, I'll switch it over, and I'll increase the game volume a bit. There's all sorts of options to mess around with in the settings, but I'm not gonna screw around with any of that just yet. Like I said, I only just touched like the subtitles, the graphical stuff. Like I increased the brightness, because Silent Hill games tend to get very dark, especially indoors. Oh, look at these majestic looking trees. This is awesome. Yeah, so as usual, I'm getting started way later than I wanted to, but I had to sort all this stuff out. I should have just started us sorting it out like half an hour before we started recording, but I was checking out some other things. This would probably be a great place to test the quality mode and the reflections in the water. But like I said, this looks damn great so far. Let's see how it holds up under combat. There's the old gazebo there, or the well. Empty. Should we really save this early on or not? Like, it's not like we are. Now let's.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
Oh, he actually says it now. Before it was just a line that you read. He actually says it now. Look at the leaves. This is incredible work. Yeah, there's no point in saving. We haven't encountered even a single enemy yet, and we're not going to encounter one until we reach the town. So, where are we going to make a save there? Nice and foggy, the way we like it. None of that HD remaster bullshit where they eliminated the fog. Here we go, our first person.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No. I hope you find
Yeah, you too.
Oh yeah, Angela, we know there's plenty wrong with this town. There's been stuff wrong with it for centuries. That's not news to us. They added a lot more tunes. Can we go in the church? No, we cannot. There's something written on there. All have sinner and fall short. I can't read the rest. Is something about a house? All have sins and fall short. Fall short of something. I can't make it out. The vines are covering it up. Fall short of Fall short of God? Perfection? I don't know. Something. There's something there. I can't make it out. It would have been cool if you could actually go inside the church, but I guess that's one unnecessary building we don't need to see. Hopefully they've added a lot more that we can go into in the town. So far it is a little low. I'm wondering if it's the game or it's in my headphones. Because I know Alan Wake is the same way. Alan Wake is a very quiet sounding game. You really have to up the volume on there. And I left every single option on maximum volume, at least within the games. Now, of the clips I did record before, the music did seem to come pretty loudly once you actually played back the video, so I'm not sure if it's either my headphones or maybe it's just I need to increase it a bit more. Silent Hill Ranch, huh? What do you think they're growing in there? Marijuana? Growing the old weeds, cocaine? Oh, they got a scarecrow. Is that scarecrow gonna come alive eventually? I would not be surprised if it did. Can we hop over the fence? Could be like Dark Side of the Scarecrow. You ever see that movie on Shudder? It's from the 70s, but it's pretty good. It's not gory, but it is kind of like well-written revenge tale in a sense. It's a really good movie. I definitely recommended it. I saw it as part of the last drive-in presentation on Shudder. I think it was last year. Pretty damn good movie for a TV movie. Oh, there's a sign, but that's not the one people are pissed about. That was the one people were pissed about back then has been moved inside somewhere. Apparently, you kind of have to like glitch into it to see it. Like you kind of have to go out of your way to find it, but it is there. The one with the I forgot what that font is called, but everybody hated it. They hated it at the time. You know, among all the stuff there was to hate, the glitches, the bugs, the lack of fog, the draw distance error, people really also focused on that sign as like a symbol of all that was wrong with the HD remasters. Like I said in the Silent Hill 4 video I did a few days ago, I wish they had done a remaster for 4, but at the same time, considering how those turned out, maybe it's for the best that they didn't attempt to even remaster Silent Hill 4, because that might have actually resulted in one huge disaster that was even bigger than the other two disasters they did. Who knows what might have happened with 4, because 4 is janky enough as it is. So maybe we were actually spared from something horrifying in the wrong way by them not remastering the 4th game. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna do it. Let's test it out one last time, just one last time. I want to see the difference in the puddles. See if it makes any difference whatsoever. Just not really. I mean, it's just yeah, it's not really that much of a difference. So I promise that is the last one. We're done messing around with this. I just wanted to see it. Yeah, see, it looks almost exactly the same. I'm not noticing a difference. James looks good. His jacket looks good. That jacket looks damn good, actually. I wish I could buy that jacket, but I'm pretty broke right now. And unless we're able to claim a golf bet this Sunday from the tournament that starts tomorrow, it's probably going to stay that way. I've used up the last of my available funds to buy this game. And Star Trek The Motion Picture 4K from the Amazon Prime sale. So we are flat broke. Went to town to get the window fixed. Spare keys in the drawer. Okay. Thank you, mechanic. Hopefully they didn't kill you
Anyone in
once you got to the town, like in Children of the Corn. Hopefully you made it into town and made it safely back to wherever you needed to get. Okay, so you do have to climb in the window. Got the auto parts key. I don't think we need to check that out. It's just a key. Oh, the little drainage system is gone. Remember it had all the shining posters? Or is it? Is it this part over here? So this is where we were originally met the blind figure. Or at least it's similar to it. A photo of Mary, a photo from when she was still healthy. Oh, we can pull it out. That's nice. What was the point of this? There's Mary's letter. To Silent Hill. So I've already been spoiled that certain things are in this game, so I'm not gonna mention them. But yeah, they kept a few things that I was thinking they might not actually keep. So I was pretty glad to see that. If you want a hint, it's something that happens in the hospital. Oh, maybe the shining posters are up ahead if they've kept them. I'm guessing that little dead end back there was like a little hint at how you originally found the patient demon or the lion figure, whatever it's called. I just call them patient demons, but you found it in that construction looking area, and now it's been moved. So I'm guessing that was just like a little homage to where you found the original first enemy in the first in the original version of the game. Okay, so we are on Wilts Road on Sanders Street. The Road Runner, we know that part. Was that the convenience store in the first game? Was that the Indian Runner? Maybe it just switched its name. Can we go over here? We cannot. Alright, the full map of the town. Let's go. Earn your stay. Enjoy your stay. Thought that said earn your stay. We got our first trophy. So let's see. So far the layout seems pretty similar. You got Neely's Bar, Happy Burger. I always like that place. Texan Cafe. Got the apartments, groovy music. So far it looks pretty similar. Do we keep going forward or okay? We came from this side of the street. It's over here. Okay, so that's where we need to go. Hey, it's the flower shop. I always hated that we couldn't go into this place in the original, because this was one of the very first things they showed us for the game. Way back when they did the first previews for the original Silent Hill 2, the flower shop was one of the very first things they showed up, and then it was inaccessible. We could not go in there. That bummed me out.
What is this?
Someone's been messing up the flowers. Miss Cassandra, a customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck, but he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off. Looked at me like I wasn't even there. Then he just left, said he'd be back to pick him up later. I just wanted to let you know since I might be gone by then. I wonder how many memos are in the game. Looks like there might be a few more based on the additional stuff they've added. Oh, it's open. Yeah, so we finally went into the flower shop after what, 22 long years, 23 long years since the original Silent Hill 2 was released. Oh, we got a nutrition supplement. Well, technically it is a health drink, but I mentioned it before that a long time ago I watched this YouTuber play Silent Hill games. She was a big fan of the series, so she was used to the health drinks in Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, because all throughout those games you got health drinks. And then when they switched over to nutrition drinks in Silent Hill 4, she was pissed. She was like, what the hell is this? Nutrition drink? That she was pissed. That looks like Alessa's picture. Is that an old newspaper? Look at it, right in the right hand side. You see it? It looks like her. Maine news. So that confirms it. We are in Maine. Too bad James doesn't have a dollar. He could get that newspaper. That looks like her picture there. Oh boy, if only they would remake Silent Hill 1. That would be a dream come true. That is one of the best survival horror games ever made, and it does not get the respect it deserves because it's been kind of treated like shit by both Sony and Konami. So it's not just one that's responsible, it's both of them. That game doesn't get the due credit it deserves. If only they would remake it. Hopefully this is a start.
More of that stuff.
More goo. Guess we gotta follow it for now, but let's see. So it has multiple pages. Where the hell are we? Okay, we're over here. We're on Sanders Street. So you know what we gotta do first? We gotta go over to Neely's bar. Looking to see if there's anything else we can pick up. Health, bullets, anything that might help. Yeah, it's still blocked off. Nothing surprising there. Damn, this game looks good. This is performance mode and it looks great. There's no excuse for that all that bullshit some companies be doing where performance mode looks horrible. This looks great. Like I said, I can barely tell a difference between Damn, Gonzalez is closed. I can barely tell a difference between this and quality mode, so yeah, this is not natural, James. Towns shouldn't have these mysterious white walls blocking off all their path. This is not normal. The fog is nice and thick too. You can barely see anything. That's exactly the way we want it. None of that sissy taking away the fog like in the HD remasters. And it actually looks like fog too. Like in Homecoming, it looked like ash, which makes sense considering the story, but it just didn't look as good. It just didn't look as good. It looked kind of grainy. Oh, speaking of which, unless I'm missing it, there's no grain filter, which I'm sure people are complaining about. I'm not. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I hate the grain filter. I know it's a standard of the series. Silent Hill 1 was the first one that pioneered that feature, and then everybody adopted it slowly over time. But I hate it. I turn that thing off on every game I can. Resident Evil, Spider-Man, Silent Hill, doesn't matter. Evil Within, you know, Alan Wake 2, it doesn't matter. I switch that thing off immediately. I cannot stand the grain filter. Anyone in there? We gotta get in there somehow. I'm guessing we're gonna need something to push open those gates, like Heather did in Silent Hill 3 with the elevator. Oh, there's our first creature there. Damn, it's got a big ass. That patient demon is bootified. It's got some cake.
Hey, wait.
I mean, they did have ass before, but now it's got super ass. You know, new and improved rear. So I'm guessing we're going to follow it to whatever building is there, and that's where we're going to get the famous plank with a nail in it. Which I kind of hate that weapon, but lots of people love it for whatever reason. Remains of swamp. So that's supposed to be remains of blood swamp. Is it the acres or the corners of land surrounding this monument was originally a swamp, but was later filled in? It was nicknamed Blood Swamp because of the water used to wash the tools after something we poured into it. Perhaps it is for that reason that many in the inhabitants claim to have seen ghosts in the area. Probably ghosts or phantoms, one of those. This game looks good. Can you imagine running through the neighborhood of Silent Hill 1 like this? Especially since that neighborhood is not quite as abandoned as this one is. Controller just started vibrating for whatever reason. Something nearby? Is this where we're supposed to be going? I don't think so. I think we're kind of lost. Oh, this is nice because it makes it feel a lot more lived in, you know? People have their laundry hanging and everything. Or sheets.
Hello?
Oh, there it is. Damn, it's printed out quick. I was like, nope, I'm out of here. It's in a hurry to get somewhere. Can we go up here? No, we cannot. So yeah, I might need to raise the volume on my either headphones or the TV because if I press it really close to my ear, I can hear the old ambience music that they play in this area when the town is just misty. Look around to find objects marked by white cloth. These are objects or traversals you can interact with. White cloth. Huh. Okay, white cloth. So I'm thinking the game might be quiet. Oh, we gotta crawl through? That's just asking to be ambushed by something. Come on. There's our save point. Alright, let's make our first save. Eastern South Vale, House on Martin Street. Oh, look at James's face. That's very nice right there. Okay, so I'm adjusting to his hair now. I think it was that the way they did the graphics before, he had a bit more hair on top of his head. This looks kind of like a mop top almost, but I'm adjusting to it. Now give me that damn board with a nail in it so we can beat that patient demon down. Oh, we got the ever famous generic cookie. It's so good it doesn't need a brand name. Everybody just knows it's cookie. They respect it. You gotta respect, that's not a cookie, that's the cookie. The only one you'll ever need. Oh yeah, we gotta find the radio. Here it is. And there's our unintended host. Oh, it's got zippers now. Or stitchings like an actual straight jacket. Oh yeah, there's the famous board with a nail in it.
Stay back.
At least we get to dodge. Oh shit. Back off, fool. Damn, it's tough. Oh shit. God damn. Holy shit, it's the first enemy nearly killed us. God damn. We're already in danger from one enemy. Holy shit. And the controller was going crazy in case you didn't hear it. God damn, it was wilding out. Where do you come from again? Was it this one or the other door? I think it was this one, right? You think we should reload that fight just to not get cheesed by that thing and actually keep some health? Because we're already... Yeah, let's reload it. Okay, that's the autosave. Yeah, I just don't want to lose that much health this soon. Because if that's one enemy, imagine how it's going to be in the apartment. Yeah, let's just, okay, let's see if we can go get through it unscathed this time. Think we just can't get that close to him. We gotta kind of hit him and move. Let's see, hopefully this one has better luck.
Stay back.
Oh yeah, definitely have better luck this one. Nice.
Whatever it is, it's not human.
You think, James? You think it's not human? It has high heels and then some zippers on it. And it bleeds black goo. Well, no, technically that's that goo was already there. No, it spits out black goo. Nice platform shoes though, I'll give it that. Okay, so we preserved our health. That was the most important thing. I just did not want to head to the apartment buildings down in like danger mode and only having one single health item. That was that would not be poggers. So yeah, you gotta just you gotta really dodge that acid attack because it does eat away at your health. It was kind of useless before. Before we just stun you a bit and do a tiny bit of damage. No, that does way big damage. Got a mysterious syringe? Really? Damn, James is just gonna inject himself with random drugs he found in an abandoned town where a demon was waiting for him. I guess when you've got nothing in your life, you don't care, huh? You just don't give a crap. Yeah, let's break that glass. Also, I noticed it has some crunch to it. Like look at that. Before it just had like these tiny nails in it. These are like some huge ass nails. God damn, look at that. That nail's like half the size of James's arm. Okay, there was a little questionable frame rate there. Just a tiny bit. Mary? Is that you? Sounds like someone is waiting for us, but we don't know who it is yet. Oh, look at James's 5 o'clock shadow. That's actually pretty nice. They made him slightly slimmer in this one. I'm noticing he's not quite as bulky as he was before. Because like compared to Harry and obviously Heather, but also Henry, he was really bulky before. Like you could tell he had some mass on him. James had some meat. He's a lot slimmer, which helps with the whole everyday guy thing. Even though there are average ordinary guys who are still built pretty big just from regular activity and working out, but still, like, I don't know where she is, James. We gotta search this whole freaking town. Who else wants the board with the nail in it? Not if we've actually got some actual meat in that weapon. It's not those puny little nails the original one had. This one has some crunch. Oh. Looks like one of our fellow travelers did not meet with much success. Whoever you were, rest in peace. Neely's bar. Let's rotate it. No! I wanted to rotate it. Okay, there we go. Close cover before striking. That kind of sucks that people in America are so dumb that they have to be told how to properly use a matchbook. Like you would think, oh, that's for kids, but obviously kids shouldn't be playing with matches, so that's for grown-ass adults have to be told how to use a freaking matchbook in the US. God damn. Whoever you are, my guy, rest in peace. Obviously you weren't prepared for Silent Hill. Oh! Oh, there's the, give me that nail in it. He just pulls it out of thin air. That would have been nice if they could have like some type of strap around his shoulders or something where he could, you could just, put it away. Because where does it go? Behind his jacket? We're gonna save again. Because why not? Why the hell not, right? He looks a bit like Murphy Pendleton. I think that's the reason why I didn't like his hair originally. It makes him look a bit too much like Murphy. And I don't have anything against Murphy or anything. Like, I haven't finished this game. I need to get back to it, but I kind of got stuck in like the catacombs when I ran out of ammo and the enemies proved a bit too much, so that was as far as I got. I got like maybe 35-40% into it. It wasn't bad. It was just, you could tell it wasn't developed by Team Silent, obviously. It was by Vatra Games. And they didn't do a bad job from what I saw, but they just needed more help from Konami than Konami was willing to provide them. That's kind of the issue with this series, but also like even other games that have been developed, that sometimes you need a lot of help from Konami, but Konami's not quite willing to surrender it. Or else they have no clue what they're doing themselves, so you're pretty much flying solo. Do they have the Solid Snake body shop somewhere around here? Oh, let's stay away from that for now. Damn, the radio's going crazy. Might have to turn the volume down for the radio on the controller. Depending on how it turns out in the video, I might have to tone it down because Astrobot was loud on the controller, but this one's even louder. Special Cafe Texan. Who else wants it? Who wants the nail? We need a flashlight too. We can't see shit. Yeah, I don't think we can come in here until we come back with a flashlight. No power. Oh, there it is. There it is. Bar Neely's. Motherfucker. Where'd he go? Stay down, fool. Bastard. Yeah, don't try to be grabbing me with that land shark shit. Spill the beans over an honest cup of coffee. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the memories. Yeah, don't you be trying that crab land shark shit right there. I hate it when they do that in the original because they can actually take away a huge chunk of your health like that. They just keep hitting you on your ankles over and over again. And you can't do a thing about it until they stop and get back up. Damn, there's a health drink right there, but we can't get it. Can we break it open? I wonder if there's like quick button for the weapon. Oh, there we go. We can break it open. Nice. We don't have to do any puzzles or any of that shit. We just smash things and get it. Modern gaming. This modern gaming, baby. We don't have to get a key just to get a health drink. We can just smash the cabinet. Oh, look at that collie. There's a collie, right? Like Lassie. Oh, that's pretty nice. I wonder if we can smash the windows, but I don't want to make James out to be like a hoodlum. Really old newspaper. Okay, so that's locked. Gotta go back the way we came. Oh! I don't think the weapons are breakable, right? I hope not. Oh, look at that giant scissor. That reminds me of the Full House episode with Nikki and Alex when they were taking them to get their first haircut. And they went to Joey's uncle, and at first he pulled out this gigantic pair of scissors that scared the hell out of Jesse. Then when he threw them back to the floor, he said it's just a toy, and when you heard that thing clang, it sounded like it weighed 15 pounds. It was this gigantic pair of hair cutting blades. Not even scissors, because those weren't scissors, those were full on garden shears. What's in Andy's bookstore? Where is he? To the left or to the right? Yeah, let's loot some stuff. In March of 1965, the town of Silent Hill was visited by the Maine Psychical Research Association. So there were psychics over there. Yeah, no shit. Everybody in the town is either psychic, connected to someone who's psychic, or just know that there's unnatural things in there. After thorough examination, a team of expert dowsers from the association concluded the area surrounding the now historic Will's Coal Mine to be highly active. They also expressed their hopes of further research and exploration of the gorge. Yeah, they're actually pretty lucky they didn't go in there, because that probably would have been a death sentence for them. That would have been a death trap. These hopes, however, were never fulfilled due to the location being restricted as a historic nature preserve, as declared by the Silent Hill Historical Society. Additionally, the idea was met with resistance from the local community, which claimed that the nature of the association's research would hinder tourist activity in the area. Questioning the credibility of our research and hiding behind day trippers seemed like an excuse to prevent us from seeing what's really out there, commented one of the researchers. Unfortunately, none of the local representatives were available to comment on the matter. Editor's note: at the time of publishing, there exists no evidence supporting credibility of radiesthesia or proving effectiveness of any dowsing methods. Opinions expressed in the article do not reflect the author's views. That's one thing that's actually a pretty good point, and I never thought of it before. Like, what if the Historical Society is secretly run by the Order in the town? I never considered that for a moment, and I probably should have, because they have those paintings of a certain you-know-who in the original. We're going to see him later, but they have those paintings there, and they also have like the full history of the town, and they have some pretty damning artifacts, so I'm kind of wondering now if like the Historical Society is actually run by the Order. I never thought about that before, but it makes complete sense that they would run the society, because technically speaking, they actually are the ones who know the full, complete history of the town, not anybody who moved in there later. Certainly not the Christian church in the town. They don't know shit. So it does make sense that it would be the order running the historical society. So they're not really all that bad, you know. They just, I think, like I explained in the Silent Hill 4 videos, I think they became worse over time. They started out as like a normal, regular religion. You'll see it later. They got persecuted, and when they got persecuted, they decided to fight back hard. And what ended up happening was, I think they became much more ruthless than they ever anticipated. And that's how they turned into like an actual cult instead of just a regular religion. Oh, he's here. We know he's here. Oh, that's a roach. Where is he? Oh, it's coming through the window. Nope. Nope. Back off. Oh, right in the booty. Right in the booty. He won't be getting back up. Oh, look at that jacket. It's pretty nice. It's a lady's jacket, but still. I own a jacket that actually looks pretty similar to this, but it's not leather. The blue one, it's not leather. Someone got it for me like a thrift store or something like that, and I kept it for many years until I finally got some replacements. But I never threw it away. I just stopped wearing it because it's with the temperatures becoming warmer, it's kind of difficult to find spots to wear it in. It's too light for the winter, but it's also too hot for the summer. It gets too warm. But yeah, it looks almost exactly like this, except instead of being leather, it's like made of just regular cloth, regular material. Super strong, super clear. Oh, wash away the stains of yesterday. Super strong, super clean. Mr. Clean? Okay, so the combat is much better once you get used to it. You gotta use the dodge, which I'm sure will come in handy against the nurses because those bitches are brutal. Ew, what the hell is that? What is that? I'm guessing I'm gonna have to watch that later on to get some type of clue. Obviously, they wouldn't be giving you the little hint there without it. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to watch that, whatever it is. Looks like it's covered in oil. Does the vending machine have something? Nope. I don't think we'd want to drink that anyway. It seems like it might not be all that safe. Okay, we cleared that part. So we cleared whatever that shop is. The laundry. Oh, the dry cleaners. Oh, we see you in the fog, bitch. We see you over there. Question: has any of you ever had anything dry cleaned? I don't think I've ever had anything dry cleaned in my entire life. And I'm 38 years old. I always got the impression it's supposed to be for like fancy stuff, right? Like you don't really dry clean regular clothing. You do it for like suits. Don't you run from me, fool. Yeah, trying to scurry out of there like a roach. Yeah, I always got the impression dry cleaning was for fancy suits and stuff like that. Or like graduation gowns or business attire. Like I never really considered that it was for regular clothing. I guess maybe delicate clothing might be stuff that you might want to get dry cleaned. I don't know, I just never had anything I needed to take to the dry cleaners. I still say that photo's Alessa. Looks exactly like her. And since this is an old newspaper, that's probably from when Dahlia did her little so-called accident, which was no accident. She claimed the boiler exploded. It did not explode. She set that fire willingly. Cafe missed. I'm not seeing the Solid Snake sign, which makes me sad. Especially since he's having a bit of a resurgence. Maybe we'll see it later. Still have hope. That's closed. American Cafe. There's a lot of cafes. I know it's a tourist town, but still. Keep your distance, little man. Drug hotline. I don't think James needs any ideas. Don't let alcohol. Something in your life. Don't let alcohol. What does that say? Somebody overwrote it with like 30% sign. Auto parts. This must have been a bustling tourist town way back in the day. Yeah, you crawl over there. Just put him down before he gets back up. He ain't ever getting back up from this. Oh, thank God. Look at this number, 245721. It's weird because it only has 6 digits, but I like that they did not do the thing they always do in games. And I've even seen this in Alan Wake 2, where they have that goddamn 555 number in there. That thing has been used to death. They really have to come up with some other solution for phone numbers in films and movies, because you immediately see that and it takes you out of whatever you're watching, whether it's a movie or a show or you're playing a game. You just see that 555 and oh, there's the zip code that everybody always uses. And you know, it's what's worse is when characters declare that to be their actual phone number. Oh, my number is 555-2424, like in Full House. And like, nobody has that number in real life. Instead of, I've always thought with scenes like that, instead of just having the actor say the number, what they should do is actually just say, here's my number, and you put in the cell phone. Oh, here's a number. I wrote it down for you. Don't say 555, because we know nobody on earth has a number that starts with 555. Nobody. It just takes you out of the whole story they're building, no matter what it is. Even in comedies. I just hate that 555 thing. I know it's done with a purpose, but I just cannot stand it at all. Okay, so there's a missing dog. Gazo Sushi. Would you trust Sushi from Silent Hill? Andy's Tool Shop. Oh, there's Barneely's. We finally made it. Hell yeah, save point. Let's go. I don't know what got into him. He started smashing the thing, had to throw him out. He ran off, cried he'd fixed everything. I gathered up what I could. I still haven't found one of the buttons. Half the record is still lodged inside, but the other part's missing. Figure he must have taken it. Come to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Anyway, maybe go check on him, see if he's alright. He lives over at Saul by the pharmacy, apartment number 9. Okay, Saul Street, apartment number 9. Oh, look at that. He's actually pulling out a marker to write on it. That's awesome. Barneely's coin. We can't use the coin? Really? Oh, I guess that's for a jukebox. Never mind. Never mind then. Trying to use a coin on a door. I don't know where I'd get that idea from. I know we use a coin in the vending machine, Tormented Souls. Oh, this reminds me. I installed the game immediately as that afternoon when I got it. I think it was on the 8th. Yeah, it was on the 8th. I installed it immediately. I didn't even notice they had gotten rid of there was a hole here, it's gone now message on the disc. Remember what I told you about in Silent Hill 4? How the disc for the remake had the hole message? They got rid of it. Except in the UK. Damn, we got ripped off over here. The people of the UK got to keep it, and we got just this generic, barely visible, like discard with James's face and some shadow. We got ripped off compared to the UK. They always get all the good stuff. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Capital letters. Yeah, that sucks, man. They got rid of it. They only did it for the UK. For America, they did this boring ass discard. It's the same thing with box art too, and like collectible items for deluxe editions. The UK and Asia always get the good stuff, and we get the crap because they know Americans will buy anything. So they are barely bothered to give us any effort when they make special stuff for us. Okay, so this is one of the new puzzles with the jukebox. We need to find the other piece of that. Oh, better back away, James. That might not be a good idea to go right up to a sparking thing. Okay, he said apartment 9 on Salt Street. Before we go out there and deal with that patient demon, let's see where is apartment 9 on Salt Street. Where are we? Previous map. Okay, we're on Neely Street. Okay, we gotta make a left. Go to Salt Street Apartments and get the other half of the disc and glue it together, because I already saw this in the demo they released earlier. Oh, look at this Happy Burger. Can we go in? Can we go into the mysterious Happy Burger? Fuck, it's closed. Come on. God damn you, let me go into a Happy Burger. We've wanted to go in here for like 18 years. What about the back? Let's go in the back door. Oh, a gate. Ah, god damn it. Fuck, we can't go into the Happy Burger. How dare they? How dare they put that in there and not let us go in there? You bastards. God damn you, Bloober. Teasing us just like the guys at Konami did ages ago. Green Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Closed on state holidays. That reminds me of what a streamer I watched who lives in Washington now says. Everything is always closed early. There's literally nothing open after a certain time of the day. It's all closed. Come here, Roach. Yeah, like apparently stuff closes early over there in Washington. And it's funny, we have this Burger King here that's always closed half the time. Sometimes they'll be closed at 3 p.m. because they don't have anyone who wants to work there. So I guess they have no choice but to close. Or other times they only let in like their relatives or stuff like that. From what I've seen. It's insane. You'll go in like the middle of a Tuesday or Wednesday and the freaking Burger King will be closed. Like in the middle of the day. The busiest hours and they're closed. I don't get it. Apartment 5 left his key up. Says there's a leak from upstairs. Gotta check it out. Okay, so we gotta... Oh, we should have flipped it. Okay, so... Oh, what's this? Oh, I thought we could pick up those binders. Okay, so we gotta go to 5 and 9. Apartment 5 and apartment 9. So this is one of the new little areas they added. Salt Street Apartments. Okay, so we're 1, 2, 3. We gotta go to 5. So I guess might as well go to 5 first and then 9, right? Cannot go in 2. Wow, how crazy that we haven't even made it to the regular apartment buildings yet. So this is gonna be probably quite a lengthy game because we're over an hour into it. We haven't even made it to the freaking apartment buildings. Green Pharmacy. Relevif, I can't even pronounce that. Relimid, Veromin, Zalprasinax, Emaneline, I can't even pronounce that one. Damn, that's expensive. It's like blood pressure medication over here. It's expensive as hell. I get the feeling this is for some part of puzzle or code. Oh, what's this? Those mysterious injections. We're using mystery steroids. James would just inject some random crap he found in an abandoned building, wouldn't he? He's not at all cautious like Harry or Heather. He would totally inject that crap not knowing what's in it and just hoping for the best. Is there a roach? I see you, roach. Is that a roach or is it just a beetle? Okay, he said go we wanted to go to 5 first. Where's 5? There's 4. Here's 5. Old-fashioned CRT TVs. I remember how heavy those things were. They were like 40 pounds, or at least they felt like it, like they weighed 40 pounds. Basement. I mean toilet. No water for James to stick his hand in. What the hell's in here? Can't wait till you guys see that cutscene again of him sticking his hand in the dirty toilet and pulling it out, and it's all filled with grime and you know what, and he doesn't wash it at all. He does not wash it. He just proceeds to carry on with the rest of his mission. And I'm betting no one like Maria or Laura ever comments on it. They just completely ignore it. Oh, James. This thing better not crumble. Shit, it did crumble. I spoke too soon. And then she came and washed it all away. It's starting to make sense again. It's this place. I can't find it. Gotta get my head straight. Quick stop at Texas, then we're going. So I'm guessing these were people who were trying to get the hell out of here once they realized what was happening. To him at least. But they probably did not make it. Because I don't think you can leave unless the town lets you leave. All Stars Pizza. Old pizza box just lying there. Okay, we really gotta stick our hand in there? Really? I guess. Hope it doesn't get bitten off like in Alex in Homecoming. What the hell, let's go for it, James. Dig inside that hole. You know you want to. I hope he doesn't pull it back out and it's just a stump. This is some death trap for new players. Sounds gross and slimy, whatever it is. Oh, we gotta die. Oh, a jukebox button. Okay. Oh, I like the little autosave symbol at the bottom right there. You saw it? It's the 9 squares from the original last save point. Only done in white instead of red. That's pretty neat. Got apartment 10. It's outside. Oh, god damn. Oh, it fell off the freaking stairs. Yeah, that's why we don't rush into buildings like that, James. We take the wrong step, you end up falling 12 feet and break your neck and it's all over. The town will be like, well, he didn't last long. That's the end of our story. Alright, time for the next victim. Let's move on. Is that what I think it is? Ugh. Jesus Christ. It looks like something else, but I think the the patient demon just threw up all over it. I don't think it's actually what it looks like. We all know what it looks like. I'm not gonna say it. We all know what that is. What it looks like. Damn, all this to get that damn record. It's quite a journey just to get that half of a broken record. Do we really have to use that one? Can we just substitute it with something else? So I'm determined to make it to the Woodside Apartments before we end this play session. Oh, wait a second. How? Wait a second. With back here. Huh. Can we go back in? Okay, we can. Okay, because we went this way with the room. But what about the opposite? Got 6. Got 7. Got 8. Okay. Yeah, can we just go up straight to 9? Oh, I see. That's the door we open upstairs. Okay, I got you. So we can't just go straight to 9. Got it. Okay, so we do have to go up here. Okay, we went in here. We went through the passageway in the wall. Let's see, is there no other place we can go? Shit, that did collapse. Yeah, we can't go back. Except to the ladder. That's the only way we can go back to the ladder downstairs. Can we kick this open or not? The emergency ladder? Yeah, I guess we gotta go all the way downstairs. Yeah, let's double back over there, see if we missed something. Because 9 is the one that has the other half of the disc. It is 9, so we have to get in there somehow. Let's ignore that guy for now. Where'd he go? Where do we come down the ladder? Was it back here? Huh. Where's the ladder? Okay, so there was 16. There was a ladder. We passed Green Pharmacy. We passed this. Yeah, it was over here. Why can't we go back in? Oh, Solid Auto Truck Repair. There it is. There's the reference to Metal Gear Solid. There it is. Okay, let's check the map again. See if it gives us a hint on where to go. by the pharmacy, apartment 9. And apartment 5 left his keys. So we checked apartment 5. But yeah, then we climb down over here. Okay, let's zoom in. So we're over here. Yeah, there's the fire escape. So how do we get to it? Oh, there we go. I didn't see the door clearly. Let's go back upstairs, see if we can get in there. Maybe we just have to burst the door open. Maybe we just gotta hit it with the plank. Yeah, so there's no point going in here because that's the door. So 10 is not open. It's gotta be something that we're missing. Because we got the... Let's see, we got the jukebox button. We got the button. But we're still missing the half of the broken record. Or is it something... Let's see. Wait a second. Did they say half of it is jammed in the jukebox? Let's see. Haven't found one of the buttons. Half the record is still lodged inside. We got that one. But the other part's missing. He did run towards Groovy. So we might have to go to the store called Groovy and then also see if there's any way we can get in apartment number 9. Hey, what's this? Oh yeah, that's the memo we saw earlier. Macchia tea. Wonder what that is. What type of flavor tea is that? I'm guessing we can't go in here, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like we can go in there. I know from the demo they showed earlier, you have to glue the disc back together again and then put it back in the machine. Yeah, but the problem is that there's no way to get here. There's no way to get into the apartment building. He also marked it with a check mark. I wonder if that means that it's been it's already been satisfied. Oh, I guess we gotta go to Groovy Music. So I guess maybe he just brought the die over here, the button. He just brought the button over here, but then he took the disc over to the music store. That seems the only place because we can't get back in here. So it's gotta be he took the disc to the music store. So let's go over there. Pick that up. Like I said, I saw that you have to glue it together. So we'll go over there. And where are we? Yep, we gotta go straight ahead. Oh, I thought that looked like a witch silhouette for a second. That's a dancing company. Are we going here? Silent Hill Tavern. Where's groovy music? Okay, that one's already dead. Humongous burritos. Are they foot-sized? Oh, that's the Grand Market. I was about to say, don't tell me groovy music is locked with a freaking code. That would have sucked. That would have blown. If it was locked with a freaking code, we had to find that in order to get the disc. I'm really liking the camera for the game. Oh, we better... I know we can smash windows, but now's not the time. Groovy music, here we go. Face the music, find the melody of your dreams, and kick up your heels. Oh, is it in here? I wish I could remember where I saw them pick them up. The other piece in the demo. The janitor came in the other day, drunken in tears, had half a record with him, kept yelling, "We gotta fix it somehow." I was willing to do it just to shut him up, so I got up to get the glue from the cabinet, but then he realized he only had the one half, so he ran out. Can't do much about the record. Maybe ask around on these next time you see it. Next time you're there, it might be one of theirs. Okay, so there it is. It is somewhere around here. Then we gotta glue it back together. November 3, 16. I wonder what that is. Old-fashioned records, huh? I've never had a record player at all. I wonder what the quality is like, because they've been doing vinyls for like the recent film releases and video game releases. I think they did one for Astrobot recently, in addition to the digital release, so I guess it would be cool to have those records, but how expensive is a freaking vinyl record nowadays? There it is. We got it. And give me that glue. Let's glue that baby together. Gotta combine it, so let's combine this and this. There we go. It's sloppy, but it'll get the job done. The long way home. That's what she said, huh? It's sloppy, but it'll get the job done. Music can bring you back to those wonderful moments you thought lost. Yeah, they're telling us music was one of the best parts of the original Silent Hill 2 game. That's... Oh, who is in here? Who's in here? Oh, he would be right at the door, wouldn't he? He would be right there. God damn, he can open doors now? You know, let's just let him be. We'll outrun him. Let's get the hell out of here, man. Let's get the hell out of here. Hey, we can go inside here. Oh, this is a long memo. We can read later. Oh. This was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. This was a super ultra bad idea. Let's get the fuck out of here. We can come back later. That was a mega bad idea. I don't know what the hell I was thinking going inside there. Need to get back to the what is it, Neely's bar? Okay. Here we go. The man was here again. I told him he'd been warned not to come here. He acted like he didn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, he got up and left. He didn't make any sort of fuss, but there's something about him that gives me the creep. When I look at his face, it's like I'm staring at a mask. And there's something underneath waiting to get out. I don't want to be there when that happens. Wonder who they're talking about. Andy's bookstore. Where's Bar Neely's? Or Neely's bar? Okay, so you gotta go straight and then make a left. Yeah, the camera looks really good too. I know a lot of people objected to the third person over the shoulder camera because they say, oh, it's too much like Resident Evil and blah blah blah, you know, and you know, it's not scary enough and all that stuff, but it's just games have moved on since then, you know. They moved on from the whole fixed camera angle stuff. I'm sure someone will mod it into the game on PC. I'm sure it's gonna happen. But yeah, people have moved on, and that used to be a crutch. That the reason you would do fixed camera angles was because the game engine was not powerful enough to handle good graphics and, you know, good character models at the same time. So you would do it as a cheat. You could do these gorgeous looking environments, and what would end up happening is that, you know, you would have the Resident Evil effect where the backgrounds look great and the character models also look great, but it was kind of technically a cheat. But nowadays game engines are supposed to be so powerful in theory that you shouldn't need fixed camera angles to make a game look good. You can do it like look at that, Silent Hill Fresh Meats. You can do it like we better kill this guy because he's gonna barge into the bar. You can do it like Tormented Souls if you want to do an homage to those games, but it's not necessary anymore. You tried. He tried. Ooh, he got one in. Oh, that one was extra brown. The stuff he spewed. He tried. So yeah, it's one thing if you do it like an homage to the old-fashioned survival horror games, but it's not strictly necessary anymore to do pre-rendered backgrounds to have everything look great. You can do fully 3D worlds like Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 4 Remake and this, and they'll still look gorgeous with the graphics engine. So it's a relic of the past. I don't mind the camera being over his shoulder at all. Let's pop in that sucker. Where is the record? Here it is. Oh yeah, we gotta press the button on it too. I think first we need to use the coin. Okay, let's use the coin first. Oh, there we go. Alright, put it in there. Nice. Fancy. Just use a coin. And let's use the jukebox button. There we go. And it's C2, I believe. What does it play? Oh, it's a version of that that theme from the catacombs. Or like the labyrinth. What do you call it? Informata Mystic Air? The one that plays in a section of that in the underground in the original game. It's decent. Is he remembering stuff? Oh, Rosewater Park. I want to go there, definitely. Hey, there's a glimpse of Mary.
We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us staring at the water.
Look at that, they moved the line from the intro over here. Yeah, James is a romantic, whether he wants to admit it or not. He pretends to be the grumpy, sourpuss guy, but I think he has a romantic side. He's not all, as he'll come off to Laura later on. Got Neely's bar key. I believe that's for the Woodside Apartments, isn't it? An intricately wrought key found in Neely's bar. I really want to go over to that one store we broke into and see if we find something else, but I think I'd rather wait until we have a separate a better melee weapon than this damn board with a nail in it, because there were two of those guys in there. I don't want to get ambushed again. Okay, where do we have to go next? We gotta go to the apartment, right? So we gotta go over to... Gotta go make a right and then down Cat Street. Okay, so make it right and then we go to Cat Street. Oh, and it does mark the keypad in the Grand Market, so since we don't have any clue how to unlock that yet, we'll come back for it later. So we're gonna make a right, go down to Cat Street. Yeah, make a right and then a left. Giga Computer. So this must take place during the early 90s, huh? Because that's when computer stores are really coming around. They weren't really there in the late 80s, except for maybe like one or two, like Comp USA. So I think this must take place in the early 90s, right? Old Bakery Cafe. That's totally gotta be Alessa to the right. That little picture. You can't zoom enough. You can't zoom in enough to determine, but it's gotta be her. You tried. He tried. It's over here. Woodside Apartment. There it is. There it is. Is there anything else? Oh, hell no. Let's avoid that guy for now. We don't want to mess with him just yet. Oh, this isn't the key? Texan Cafe. We gotta leave. Meet me there. Oh, we gotta go to the cafe first? Let's try it on the other apartment building. What's this? So many people here. Let's try it over on the gate over here. Assuming it's still here. It is not here. What are they? I shouldn't go through. I don't know why. I won't. They don't stink, but it feels like they do. Don't smell at all. Was he? He wasn't dead. But you know what? Screw him. At least they don't stink though, right? They're not zombies from Resident Evil. You can't smell them coming from like a mile away. That's something. It could always be worse. Instead of us... Instead of stinky, smelly demons, it's just demons, period. It could always be worse. Gotta go to Texan Cafe. That's what he said. You also got the Grand Market. We need to find the code for that. Texas Cafe. Texan Cafe, rather. Okay, so you got the American Cafe. Yeah, just head straight and then make a right. Okay, so head straight, then make a right. Was it here or was it much later on? Oh, it's much later on. Let's get the hell out of here before this guy ambushes us. Italian restaurant. Cafe Mist. So they have extended it a little bit because, like I said, we're almost at an hour and a half. We haven't even made it to the apartment building just yet. I appreciate that. It's a bit more slow-paced. Like the Alone in the Dark remake, which I think went underappreciated because of all the crap surrounding it, but it's actually a pretty decent game so far. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's great, but it's definitely decent. It's not at all the crap fest that some people made it out to be because the studio went under and it had a whole bunch of glitches and stuff. We gotta find out a place to use that key, but where? So I thought they were in here, but apparently not. Yeah, there's nothing in here, so where do we use the key? Strange photos? Oh, there's gonna be collectibles? So these are pain relievers, supposedly. An intricately wrought key found in Neely's bar. Huh. What have we noticed that is locked? Because I thought it was going to be the Woodside apartment key, but apparently it's not that. Unless we just didn't use it properly. Because that's the only locked thing, right? That's the only locked thing we've seen all game. So there's a keypad over there. Yeah, I don't believe we've seen any other key, right? So it has to be that. Unless we missed it. What was on Saul Street that was it blocked out or not? Might have to go back. Yeah, was Saul Street blocked out or not? We went all the way to the end over there. Let's try again Saul Street, see if it's blocked up. See if it's blocked at the end. Cause I want to get to Woodside Apartments before I end the session. Is it here? Might have to check this place, see what's in here. Oh! Let him come to us. Oh, but not both of them at once. That's bullshit. Can we separate them? Let's see. Got him. Alright, let's search this place now that we got rid of those two freaks. See if there's anything in here worth getting. Yeah, I'm wondering where could we possibly use that key? All this for a health drink, really? All that for one lousy health drink. Which means if you gotten injured in there, you would have ended up using the same health drink we just picked up. God damn. All that for a health drink. Okay, so that's in the direction of the apartment building. So maybe we make a left, go down to Saul Street and head to the very end, see if there's anything there. Because we can either go... There's only 3 paths left. We can either go right to Nathan Avenue and Groovy Music, left to Saul Street, well, left on Neely Street and then to Saul Street, or straight ahead. Let's go right first, see what's over here if it's closed. Nope, we're just gonna ignore that one. Pretend we don't even see him. Oh, okay, this is the door for the other part of the section. The other part of the Southville neighborhood. The door that wakes into the door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. Yeah, so we can yeah, we can't even touch that door to open it until like the second half of the game. Okay, so that's we can't go there. We got the disc from Groovy Music. There's nothing else left to get there. So I think we're gonna go over to Saul Street. Let's just ignore that guy. That is locked. That's Cat Street and Martin Street. Cafe Texan, we've been there already multiple times. I want to go to Saul Street. That's the one I want to check out. Okay, so we have to make a left and then go all the way down and then up. At the next turn. The town also looks really massive now compared to how it looked originally to explore. Like, it was still pretty big in the original, but it definitely looks a lot larger now, especially since you're seeing it from the over-the-shoulder point of view for the camera. It kind of enhances the whole thing. Okay, Neely. Sanders. That's Neely and Sanders. I guess we gotta go all the way over here. Saul Street, here we go. Can choose. Let's see if there's anything else we can get there. There's lots of patient demons is what's over here. Oh yeah, the trailer. Here we go. Oh! Get the hell out of there, James. Oh, and here comes this bastard. No, you fool! We don't have time to read that right now. God damn. He was just waiting it for us in there. They did that intentionally, knowing that people would stumble across that trailer. They'd run ahead right to it. It seems like they're attracted to light. Louder sounds as well. If you want to survive, stay in the dark, stay quiet. Probably won't save you anyway. They can be killed. Just make sure they stay down. Yeah, we gotta stomp them. God damn, they knew people would head straight for that RB, and they had him waiting. He was waiting right in there. This place, all it's ever brought me is pain and misery. He was right there waiting for us in this goddamn RB. Give me that. Rotten apple. Damn, so that's all we have in here, just a health drink? Shit. That was a noob bait. Or schmuck bait. Just to trick you into coming here and getting ambushed. Imagine if you walked in there and it was on hard difficulty and they just completely destroy you there. They just completely spit and abuse the hell out of you in there because you stumbled into there. Thinking all you were gonna find is just the old memo. No, there's an actual enemy in there now. Okay, so Saul Street, we've hit the dead end of what he can do. Oh, here's a map. This'll come in handy. Old map. Oh, he's gonna write it in his own map. Nice. Okay, so maybe that'll show us where the key is. Woodside apartment. Yeah, so we checked out all this stuff. Got the Grand Market keypad. Texan Cafe. We checked out Groovy Music. You can see there's it's definitely heading in that direction behind the Blue Creek Apartments. And Nathan Avenue is blocked off, so yeah, I guess the only place we can go is pretty much back to the back to the apartments, I guess. Try the key again. Maybe it'll open this time. Yeah, let's try it again. We're going to be coming back to Bar Neely's later on. Someone's going to leave a very interesting and important message for James. But that's after the second half of the game. Right now we got to focus on gaining entry to that damn apartment building. I don't think we can open that just yet. I haven't seen any memo that mentions the code. Maybe it's something you get in the second half of the game. Maybe we had... God damn. Maybe we have to play a bit more before we get that. Oh, it's under a police car? Really? Oh, there's an alleyway over here. What's back here? Health drink. Oh, roaches. That's what's back here. Dirty ass roaches. And the door. Let's see if we can get inside. Nope, it's locked. That is one resistant wooden board with a nail in it. It just does not break no matter what. The town's made it invincible. Unbreakable. Okay, so that was the whole darkness door thing. Okay, so that was the darkness door. Yeah, so all that's left to try out is just the gate. So I guess we have to go there mandatory because there's nowhere else to try the key. Maybe we just didn't try it close enough. That's why. Maybe we needed to get right up to the gate and then use it to open up the door, because where else would we use it? And the key that you got originally in the game was you got it from the alleyway from that one monster, or like that one guy who had been killed, and then we just used it to open up the apartment building. So maybe it is for the apartment building. We just didn't do it correctly. Let's see, what's that apartment building? Huh. I wonder why that is. What could that key be for then? If it's not for the... Because if it's not for the Woodside apartment building, what is it for? Should we Google it? Because I'm trying to think, where else is there a locked building? Maybe if we found a combination. But we haven't found any numerical combination that we can use. At least none that I see. Is there a safe spot where we can check our memos? There's gotta be a safe spot where we can check our memos, right? See if we missed something. Yeah, because if the key's not for... If it's not for that, then... What do we do with that key? You never know. Well, I guess that's for checking a whole bunch of doors. Trying to open them. American Cafe. Yeah, I guess that's just for checking out a bunch of doors. Trying to open them. There's got to be a locked door that we missed then, because where do we get that intricate key? An intricately wrought key found in Neely's bar. Like, what would that symbol be? Yeah, I just don't want to run around the whole town looking for whatever door that key goes to. I just need a specific door, that's it. You know what, it's 2 hours, I'm just gonna look it up, because I want to get in there before we save. Before we leave for the night, so you know what, I'm just gonna look this one up. I'm sure it's blatantly obvious. Is there something... I'm very sure it's something we've passed by a dozen times already. I just don't know where the door is to use it. Alleyway behind the bar. There we go. Okay, so it is Neely's bar. See, there you go. I would not have known that. I thought it was something else, because remember, the thing is, in the original, it wasn't close to Neely's bar at all. It was a completely opposite direction that you had to go to get the original key. So it wasn't Neely's bar at all. So yeah, it's right there. Okay, and that's why it has the scratch from the other previous... from the previous person who made that map. The one that James copied. That's why it had that mark on there. See, I would not have known that. I would have just spent the next 15 or 20 minutes just running around the whole town. Trying to test the key on every door that we could. I didn't know you actually had to go back to Neely's bar. And go to the alleyway behind it. There you go. You don't have to look up the whole solution to something. Just look up some minor hits to help you. See, there you go. We're back at Neely's bar. And it's the alleyway behind the bar. Oh, so here it is. Is this one? I completely forgot about it. Yeah, there's the key. I guess we might have found our way eventually here, but it would have been a while. It would have taken a long... would have taken a long time that we really don't have, so... Let's move that. Oh, damn. Did you see that dust cloud? Holy shit. That thing has not been... Oh, did we get stuck? Fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, we can go over here. I was thinking, oh, Jane, we screwed up. Because that happened to Saga on Alan Wake 2 the other night, where I was just playing it. And I was trying to dodge this one boss. It's like this lady in the water. I was trying to dodge it, and I climbed on a ledge the wrong angle. And something happened that Saga just started like spazzing out. Her arms and legs and torso were just shaking, and then she kind of just vibrated to the floor and went underneath the game, and that was game over. It was like a game-breaking glitch. I had to restart. And because Alan Wake 2 is so freaky at times, I thought it was just an actual death sequence. I didn't know she'd actually gotten glitched to the floor. That was crazy. I still have that moment recorded on my playthrough. It's insane. Okay, here we go. He came back after you left. It's fine. He didn't try anything. He just seemed sad. Mumbled something about getting out of town with someone. I wasn't going to let him drive in his condition, so I locked him out. His car should be out back. Maybe check if it's still there by morning. It's the greenish blue one. Plate number ending with 06, I think. Okay, so we got to check for the car that ends in number 6. Look at James writing stuff with his little red marker. That's it's kind of useful. It's kind of neat that he actually writes stuff down, you know. Is that a safe? Oh, we can't open it. Okay, he said car number 6. So we gotta find the 6th car. Or the one with 06 on his license plate. There we go. There we go. I thought that said Corgi 606 for a minute. It says Corey 606. That would be something if someone had a license plate saying Corgi 606. But that's not it. It's something else. 432. These cars are rusted as hell. I'm guessing some of them haven't moved in years. 08. Oh yeah, and he said it's a greenish bluish one. So it wasn't that one. 020. There's the save icon, so we know we're close. 316, a number I used to play in the lottery. My parents played that number a lot too, 316. It was on the number of our old apartment many, many years ago. 64. You said greenish blue, right? So it would be this one. 216. Is it this one? Yeah, there it is. No, that's a health drink. Oh, there's more cars over here. Okay. This reminds me a bit too of The Last of Us, the first one, when we were going through the first section of the city as Joel, and all you're seeing is just all these dilapidated old cars and busted ass stores and stuff like that. Just the general state of decay, because nobody can do anything about it. That's what it reminds me of a little bit too. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like it's covering a key. Yeah, when you're going through with Joe and I forgot what his partner's name is. What's her name? Woodside apartment buildings? Really? Damn, it's a freaking ambush. Let's get out of here, man. Let's get the hell out of here. We don't need that trouble in our lives right now. Oh, it got windy. Attached note says Woodside apartment. Yeah, that first section of The Last of Us really shows you how decayed everything is, because there's nobody around to take care of it, so the cities are just decayed and dirty and grimy. The cars don't move anymore. Everything is in a dilapidated state. It's just sad to see. Of course, I live in Philadelphia, so some parts of the city over here are already in that state without a zombie apocalypse. Oh damn, they spawned a lot of them. Holy shit. It's like 20 of them. Let's get the hell out of here, James. Get back to the safety of the apartment. There's a lot of them. They spawned them everywhere. As soon as we picked up that key. Where the hell are we going? Oh yeah, we're almost here. Never mind, we're almost here. Get in there, James. Get your ass in that apartment building. Finally. We made it to Woodside Apartments. God damn. Nice and cozy. And it only took us 2 hours and 8 minutes. God damn. That was a long ass trip. Let's grab this map. Give me that map. We gotta find a safe spot. There's gotta be a safe point around here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Right in the office. Nice. Let's save. An hour 58 minutes. So I'm guessing it doesn't count cutscenes, right? It's just counting strictly gameplay time. We got a late start on it. Like I said, I was testing the different audio options and stuff like that. So I just I should have done that way sooner before we started the game. But I just I thought it was gonna be easy, because I had an easy time setting up Alan Wake 2 and Astrobot and all this stuff. So I figured, oh, it was only gonna take a few minutes to set it up and get everything correctly. You know, get everything functioning properly. And no, it actually did not. So I had to mess around with it a little bit. So yeah, we finally made it to Woodside apartment buildings. I wish I'd gotten further in, but it's almost close to 5 a.m. over here, so it's time for me to be quitting right now. It's time to go to bed. Maybe listen to a little audiobook or something before that, because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're gonna play this tomorrow. I was planning to play it for like 2 or 3 days straight, but then I also got to a point in Alone in the Dark where I kind of want to see what happens next, so I might play Alone in the Dark for the next video. I'll play Alone in the Dark remake, and then after that I'll come back to this now that we're actually in the apartment building. I want to explore a little bit, and also this time we'll be properly on time, so I won't be starting 40 minutes late like I did today. So yeah, I think that's a good plan. We'll play a little bit more of Alone in the Dark, and then I'll come back to Silent Hill 2 on Friday. That seems like a pretty good plan. Like I said, depends. It also depends on what they're watching for the movies, because Fridays and Saturdays are now movie night for October. But if they're watching one that I've already watched or is less than interesting, I could come back to it sooner. Either way, I want to finish more of Alone in the Dark, because I've had that game for several months, and it should have been finished by now. But I just for the entire month of August while I was watching the Olympics, I did not play any games at all during the evening hours. Like I was just recording the Olympics and nothing else. So that was like a huge month that was just completely lost in terms of making progress on any of the games I had. I did not play Alone in the Dark remake. I did not play Alan Wake 2. I did not play any of that. So I'm pretty much making up for lost time. So yeah, we're going to be playing 2 horror games simultaneously. This and Alone in the Dark remake to try to finish it off. Because I still got 3 whole chapters in that game, so I am barely halfway through it. I thought I was halfway through it. No, it is much longer than anticipated. But we're going to be playing that. We're going to be playing this. And I might also try to do Silent Hill Origins or Tormented Souls while we're doing these games. One of those two, for sure. But so far I'm liking it. I'm pretty impressed. The game looks great. It looks awesome. Look at this. This game looks awesome. I've noticed a little frame rate issue. It's a little jank around when James is like climbing into windows and occasionally picking up some stuff. But so far it's pretty good. I don't really notice a difference between the quality mode and performance mode. I just don't notice the difference. So I'm just going to leave it probably in performance mode, because like I said, in a lot of games it's not really worth it to even try quality mode. And here I switched it on and the frame rate does go down, but in terms of the graphical details, I don't really notice a difference. Like the only slight difference might be his hair, which, as I said, is not really important. You know, it's that RoboCop Rogue City thing where if you switch on quality mode, the only thing it improves is their hair, but then the frame rate takes a hit. If you take performance mode, the frame rate is much better, but the hair looks slightly worse. But it's like are you really paying attention to somebody's hair in a RoboCop story? It's the same thing here. Like, we know why we're here for Silent Hill. Look at that, he looks great. His hair looks natural, his face looks pretty detailed, his clothes, so like he already looks pretty damn good. So I see no reason to switch over to quality mode just to get a few more details out when the game looks incredible as it is. Like, look at this, looks easily as good as Alan Wake 2. So they've done good work graphically. His voice, I'm getting used to it too. I'm getting used to the new James voice. Once you hear it a few times, like you still got what's his name, Guy Chihi's voice burned into your brain. But once you hear once you hear the new guy a few more times and really listen to him, you actually start to get used to his voice. Like I said earlier, they definitely made James a little less bulkier than he was originally, but that's not an issue. The jacket looks great too. So yeah, he's very well detailed in terms of the graphics. He sounds great. I'm actually getting used to the new voice. I've got to hear more of Mary's voice to see what I think of her, to really get a feel for whether I think it's the equal of the old performance or not, because the old voice actress for Mary was really, really good. Probably the best in the whole game. So I've really got to get a feel for the new voice and how she relates to James. Because the old Mary voice actress was easily the best voice actor in the game, right next to the voice actor for Eddie. He was really good too, so they've definitely got a lot to live up to. So far it's been pretty faithful. Like, a lot of the places look the same, they just look enhanced. The town looks great, looks very foggy, very large, which gives us a lot of time to explore, a lot of new areas to explore. They switched some things around, like where you meet the first patient demon, where James gets the wooden plank, but that's to be expected. It's a remake, so of course they're going to change some things. You don't want a one-for-one remake, because otherwise people will be complaining that it's exactly the same. you know. As beloved as the RE1 remake is, and that's one of my favorite games of all time, there have been a couple complaints by people that it's still, oh, it's the same exact thing. Well, that's the point. It was an almost note for note remake. It was just, it looked way better, played better, and had bigger areas and more items and monsters and enemies to discover. But it was more or less the same thing. It was a replacement for the original RE1. This, from what I can see, is obviously not a replacement for the original Silent Hill 2. You know, it's meant to stand alongside that classic entry in this series. And so far, from what I see in this first hour, they're doing a pretty good job. Sorry, my voice is starting to go like it does around the 2 hour mark, but yeah, they've done a great job so far. So I look forward to actually getting deeper into the game and seeing how the characters relate to each other, seeing what other new areas we can try out, because we've seen a couple new ones so far. And also I'm interested to see what new puzzles they develop for the apartment buildings and the hospital and all the rest of the settings. So yeah, overall pretty good so far. I'm definitely impressed. It plays well, it looks alright, and it definitely has that Silent Hill feel to it. The one thing I'll note, and like I said, this may be my headphones, it may be by TV or who knows what, but it does sound a little low. The audio does sound a little low in the game. Like I can barely hear the background music when they play cutscenes, or that foghorn effect that you have in the Misty Town in the old game. I can barely hear it here, so I might have to turn up the volume on TV a little, see how that goes. I'm gonna listen to the recording after I finish, and based on what I hear about the audio volume, I'll either turn up the TV volume, or else I guess I could do both. I could turn up the TV volume, and also reduce the game volume so that it's not super loud for you guys, because it may sound much louder on the computer than it does in my headphones. And I tried the different settings, by the way. I tried the regular stereo settings. I tried the headphone settings. So it seems like it's the game in general that might be a little low. The volume might be a little low for just the music and the sound effects and stuff in general, like it is in Alan Wake 2. If that's the case, I'll figure out how to balance it out properly. But yeah, all in all, so far it's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. Not at all the dumpster fire people thought it would be, and they were warning us about over and over for like the past 2 years. So far it looks like a pretty quality remake, so I look forward to playing more of it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on Silent Hill 2 Remake on the PS5. See you later.